see who's the first to show up. And the winner is...
Winner. Chicken dinner.
Roll. Drum roll.
Winner.
Watch, nobody shows up for day
dinners.
90 after that speech I gave everybody. Oh no, Jenny's here.
Somebody's
Yay,
here.
Jenny, you won the prize.
Yay.
Jenny's the first in the house. Right on, Jenny. All right. Now we can begin. It's official.
Yes. That's
Day
all we
90.
needed.
Day 90.
Day 90.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Day 90. Okay. So, I don't have to start and tell Jenny about this mantra, but for those who are tuning in after, if they're new, hi Fabiola. Fabiola is here. Yay.
Hi, Fabiola.
Day 90. But for those who are tuning in later, that it might be new to joining us, and day 90, never too late, right? Better late than never. Is that the saying?
Well, you only have 2 more chances tonight and tomorrow.
My name is Raj Mantra Singh, and this is...
I am Raj Kadam Singh.
And we're here to chant and meditate on day 90. And why is day 90 so important? Well, it's a benchmark. And in Kundalini Yoga, we count our days like this. 40 days. 40 days is usually what it takes to break a habit. And most of the times when you're doing a meditation, you're trying to break something, some sort of habit, to establish a better and more positive habit. So what is Guru Ram Das this meditation for? Well, it's for the heart center. It's to open the heart center and to live more in the heart center and more heart-centeredly, if that's a word, okay? It's allowing the heart to lead and not the head. So what are we breaking? What habit might we be breaking when we started? Well, maybe we weren't listening to the heart. Maybe the rib cage was very closed and shut down for many, many reasons, and many, many good reasons, because it's protecting you. But Yogi Bhajan taught us that the rib cage could also be the dungeon, could be the dungeon of the heart. And when our rib cage is closed like that, like a dungeon, the heart sinks. The heart sinks. And we lose our connection to our feelings, or our feelings get very over-exaggerated. We're not thinking clearly, because what informs the mind should be the heart. But when the heart is shut down, the mind can go running into so many fantasies and so many stories. What do we say about feelings? They're wonderful things. They make us human. And they turn to an emotion. Sometimes when the emotion gets away from us, it turns into a commotion. And the only way out of that is to turn it around, to turn the commotion into a devotion. And that's where the heart center is, devotion. So in that first 40 days of meditating on this mantra, we were calling on the qualities of the heart, what Guru Ram Das represents: compassion, love, understanding, empathy, kindness, and the list goes on. You can make your own list of what the heart is for you. So that was the first 40 days, to break a habit, to allow ourselves to learn how to breathe better by powering from the diaphragm, from that navel point, to open up the rib cage, to allow the heart to lift. First 40 days, very important. Now we're at the 90th day, 50 days after. They say in the 90th day, what happens is you start to live in your new habit, which is a better, more positive habit, because you left the last one behind. You're rewiring yourself through the sounds of mantra, rewiring the brain. So in the 50 days from the 40th to now, we were establishing ourselves in this new habit. So 90 days is a very auspicious day. Most of our meditations are 90 days. We could go for 40 days, that's fine, but most of the times we go for the full 90. Now we're going to end this tomorrow, and I encourage you, if you feel up to it, to shop around and see which artists you resonated, or maybe a couple that you really resonated with. And go online, go into iTunes, go into Spotify, and support these artists.
Yeah, we forgot to mention last night was Narinjan Kaur.
That's right.
And tonight is Madhamunder Singh.
Okay. And if you ever want to reach out to Raj Karam and I into the comments or through our Facebook, just ask us who the artists were, where you might be able to find them. And you know how it works is energy for energy. They're putting their energy out to you, and by purchasing and supporting their work, you're giving that energy back. So I encourage that. Try to pay for your music because it really helps the artist.
Money is nothing but energy.
Yeah, that's all it is. Okay, so back to the 90 days. We're here in 90 days. We're forming a new habit. So my point is, after we end tomorrow, if you want to go into your 120th day, that's 30 more days after today, then at 120 days, we say you cement it. The habit is cemented. And then you can take it even further and go for 1,000 days. And we say, that's almost 3 years. So, but we say when you do 1,000 days, you master it. And what Yogi Bhajan said, when you master a meditation, you can call on it at any time. That power will be within you because that meditation will be living inside of you constantly. 1,000 days of a meditation. So that's the 40, 90, 120, and 1,000 day explanation for you. So tonight we're going to chant Guru Guru, Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru. These beautiful words. And if you're new to it, 5 of the words are Guru. And if it's your day 1, congratulations for day 1. So stay with it. Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru. So Guru means that teacher, which takes you from darkness to light. Wahe is the wonderment, the wow, the ecstasy. When you're taken from darkness to light, when you consciousness, when that heart center opens, and I use this image of 1,000-petal lotus flower, just opening up in that fragrance, that sweet fragrance of enlightenment. That's the Wahe. And then you're in such a state of ecstasy that you notice that the Ram Das, the servant of God, the servant of the divine, is you. You are that servant to the divine, and the divine is within you. That Guru, that light, that's the divine, that's God within you. But then you serve yourself, and you see that God or that divine in everyone, in everything. And all you want to do is serve. So it's a very, very beautiful mantra that opens you up to this beautiful heart center of ours. And it brings you right into alignment with what we call the meditative mind. Holding the space so you can hold both the darkness and the light, both polarities, both the negative and the positive. They're both reality in this earth plane.
From the neutral.
And you're right here in the neutral. But we've been very lucky up to now. We've only had a couple of times Instagram didn't work, a couple of times Facebook didn't work, but pretty much we've been very, very lucky by the grace of Guru.
Still live.
Okay, now we're live. All right, here we go.
Something funny happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, so get into a comfortable seated posture, sitting up nice and tall, like a tall tree, standing its ground, rooting itself into the earth. From your navel point, feel that root, feel that connection down into the earth. The navel point is right below your belly button, your physical belly button, about 2 finger widths beneath. Feel that solid root down into the ground and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Eyes closed, stay inside, and feel that connection to earth. Now, like a tree, also from that navel point, as if that tree forms and grows nice and tall through the spine, up through the crown of the head. The chin will tuck toward the back of the neck to elongate the back of the neck and keep the neck in alignment with the spine. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders, eyes rolled up to the third eye point between the brows. Inhale completely through the nose, into the belly, breathing deep down into the navel, belly, then filling up the lower rib cage as it expands, filling all the way up to the collarbone. And then exhale, release the air down through the collarbone, contracting the rib cage and pressing the navel point toward the spine. Inhaling, filling the belly, allowing the air to rise up through the lower lungs, up to the collarbone. Exhaling from the collarbone, contracting through the rib cage, pressing the navel toward the spine. Continue this breath pattern as you feel that connection to the earth, growing tall to the heavens, acting as a channel between the two. The energy moving up and down through that strong trunk of yours, through the roots into the earth. And bring the palms together at the heart center, creating a sense of balance within. Knuckles of the thumbs pressed into the sternum. We'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. To the Creator I bow. To the divine wisdom, the teacher within, I bow. 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to tune in. Suspend the breath. Stay focused inside. Continuing to chant the mantra internally in your mind, vibrating through every cell of your body, vibrating through every layer of your energies.